Hello guys, and welcome back to a new video. I know it's been a hot minute. I think it's like 5 weeks or so, but that's basically just because I was in this huge reading slump that I just couldn't escape from. But I think I'm finally at a point where I say, okay, I'm just gonna take my time and get back into reading. So this is going to be a very casual getting out of a reading slump slash catching up with my reading goal video, because I think I'm like 11 books behind my reading goal. But anyways, I still have a lot of time, and actually I already started a book this morning. It's Divergent. I never thought I was going to read this because I watched the movies and I like the movies, but I also know how the book series is going to end, which is a turn off. But anyways, I'm obsessed. I picked it up this morning, okay, and I'm on page 130, which for me, that's a lot in a day, especially because it's not over yet and I still want to read tonight. So I'm hooked. I have to say I'm hooked. I'm on chapter 12, and I can't wait to finally continue this book. Okay guys, it's the next day and I thought I'd give you a bit of an update. So I'm on page 242 right now, and I have been loving this book so far. I think I'm actually over 50% just because there is a huge part of this book is just extra material, like a faction quiz test and stuff like this, which I'm so happy and I definitely want to do because I just want to know where I am, if I'm like a dauntless or whatever. But yeah, anyways, I've been loving this book. I think I'll finish this book either like today or tomorrow. Unfortunately, I do have to study quite a lot today, but I'm so obsessed. I think I'm just gonna take my time and actually read. Divergent is all about. So here's a quick summary. So basically, Divergent was one of the most popular dystopian books in like the 2010s, right next to The Hunger Games. And this is also how you kind of can imagine like the vibe. There's also a very popular movie series that I really loved and I already watched. Yeah, but anyway, so the book takes place in I don't know, sometime in the future when our society collapsed. And the only way that society can live on is when everybody is characterized into different factions, so different categories that are characterized by specific character traits, like bravery, or like there's also a smart faction or a selfless faction. And the thing is that everybody can just be in one faction. That's their character traits. You know, that's how they are. They're like brave or they're smart. But our main character, Tris, is like more than that. She's all of that. She's selfless, but she's also brave and she's also smart. And that's what you call divergent. But this is actually a problem for the government. So she kind of has to hide it and go through the whole initiation process and finding her way in this world where she actually doesn't belong in. And there's also a romantic subplot, so if you're there for it, go do it. Just a quick spoiler, like the romantic love interest is played by Theo James in the movies, and oh my god, I'm so obsessed with him. He's called 4. Watch edits. It's great. yesterday, whilst being in the gym, I finished Divergent, and it was so good. It was a 5-star read for me. It was fast-paced, action-packed, although I have to say not a lot happened with like the government and stuff, but they really build it up for the next book. So I think the next books will be actually more action-packed than this one, but this was still so good. A great build up, and I loved it, guys. And also, there's this huge romance plot. Like, I knew there was going to be like some kind of romance, but I didn't know that it was this big and this good. I really loved it. I haven't read Shatter Me yet. This is definitely on my want to read, but it kind of gives me Shatter Me vibes, just what I've seen online. So if you like Shatter Me, try Divergent. Yeah, what can I say? Actually, this book was so good. Also, I love that the font was this big, so you're really fast. I think my reading pace in this one was maybe like 90 or 100 pages an hour, which is really cool because I flew through this book. Anyways, so I already have the second book, Insurgent, because I bought the whole Divergent series secondhand, and I think I want to start reading this book sometime. Yeah, I'm so excited, and I think I definitely want to finish this book in this vlog. And also, I started the audiobook of Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban today whilst getting ready and cleaning up my room and stuff. And I'm already on page 148, so I hope to finish this book as well, and I like it so far. The first 2 books of Harry Potter didn't catch me. Like, I really like them, but I never really understood the Harry Potter hype, right? But I have to say, I enjoy this book, and I think I like the Harry Potter series more and more from book to book because they get older, and also the storylines, in my opinion, are getting a bit more mature and a bit cooler, so I really like it so far. And yeah, I say let's continue to read. Okay guys, it's a few days later and I haven't read that much. I'm on page 52 in Insurgent because I had to study for a Latin test, and that's a lot, so I didn't really have time to do anything. But I was able to listen to my audiobook whilst getting ready, and I actually finished Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I really liked it, guys. It was 4 stars for me, I think. And I really start to like the characters and the plot lines. I think I'm never going to be a Potter head in a sense that I'm going to buy excessive merch or spend so much money or reread the books 1,000 times, but I think I'm definitely going to really enjoy the book series, and I definitely wanted to finish that. Okay, quick check-in. I'm on page 196. I actually wanted to finish this book today, but I don't think I'm able to manage another 350 pages because it's already 6 o'clock. Anyway, so the book is really good. As I predicted, it's full of action. It's really action-packed. And you have to know that book 1 and book 2 goes smoothly into each other. So really, there are no 10 minutes between book 1 and book 2, you know? So the scene is basically just continuing, and there's no real difference between book 1 and book 2, story-wise. You know, there's no break time-wise or any real differences, which is kind of cool if you read it back-to-back, so I would recommend doing so, because you're really still in the vibe and you still feel everything with Triss. Yeah, anyway, so I try to put down this book for 30 minutes now, and I just can't because so many things are happening. and I have to know how it resolves. You know, in each chapter so much is happening, and I told you guys that I already watched the movies, and I can tell you that a lot is going on in the movies, and I don't know how everything is supposed to fit into 3 books. So I think it's going to be really fast paced to be able to do that, especially because I don't know if you knew this, but the 4th movie, and I think that would have been the final movie, got cancelled. So we actually never really saw the ending in the movies, but the ending is supposed to be in 3 books, and there are 3 movies, but it didn't fit, and a lot happened in the movies. I don't know if this is like really complicated or like I'm confusing you guys, but I'm just saying that a lot has to happen in the books that didn't happen in the movies, and I'm just asking myself how this is all supposed to fit, but I don't know. Let's just continue to read. What the heck, you guys? Oh my god, I finished the book like a minute ago, and I'm still trying to figure out how to explain how I'm feeling, because I can't spoiler you guys, but one thing I can say, there was so much conflict in this book. Like, if I would have to describe the book in one word, it would be just conflict. Every character fought, or there were so many things that they did and said, and they never talked to each other. Like, it was so frustrating. I wanted to throw the book out of the window at times, but on the other hand, it was pretty, like, it was really authentic, and it made sense for the characters and their backstories, why they acted the way they did. So it was sad to, like, you want them to get along and you want them to talk, but also they can't talk because they have like trauma and stuff. So it was an emotional roller coaster, definitely. And this story was really, I liked it. Not a lot is happening, but at the same time a lot happened. I don't know if that like makes sense. And I don't know how they want to wrap up the whole thing in one book, because I thought it was not like the movies, especially because part of it didn't add up, but then also it's kind of like the movies, and there was a huge cliffhanger at the end of Insurgent, and I don't know how do I want to wrap it up in one book. But anyways, I really liked it. I give it 4.25 stars, I think, because I liked it. Don't get me wrong, the characters, the action, it was really emotional. I think, yeah, I did cry quite a lot of times, but just a whole like fighting and like their whole conflict thing. Also, they didn't really wrap that up so well, or not, they wrapped it up, but I'm pretty sure that in the next book it's just going to continue, right? It was like they wrapped it up for the book, but it's, in my opinion, it's clearer that it's going to continue in the next book. But anyways, there was a lot of like fighting, crying, just getting over trauma and like processing everything that happened from the first book. So that's why it's just a 4.25 stars, although I love the characters and I love the world building and stuff like this. But guys, that like Divergent is such a good series. I would recommend it to everybody. Okay guys, time for a reading update. So we started this video off with Divergent. Of course guys, that was a 5-star read for me. I really loved it, and this is your sign to also like read the books that people typically don't really like, because I know that like Divergent had this huge hype in like the 2010s, but I know a lot of people that just say they don't like the characters, the world building, that it doesn't make any sense and stuff like this. And I'm so happy that I still decided to buy and pick up this book, because I didn't experience that at all. Like, I really loved the characters and I found them so lovable, and I really loved the storyline, and 5 stars. And then we have Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, which was a 4 stars for me. I really liked it. What can I say? Well, I listened to it as an audiobook, and I think I listened to like the main part in 3 days or so, which was really quick and really cool. I loved how J.K. Rowling really described the world. It really got me into like a seasonal mood, and yeah, I loved actually the normal everyday school life, which I loved. You know, of course there was like this main plot thing or so, but I really enjoyed like that not everything is about like Voldemort, and it's like about something else for like a second, which that's why I really like this book, I'm gonna be honest. And yeah, so 4 stars. And then we have Insurgent, which is the prequel of Divergent, and I decided to just dive right into this one, which I really liked. It took me some time to like really read because it's pretty thick and I was quite busy, but I still enjoyed it. There was a lot of conflict. I think I said that before. And it was mainly character driven. Of course, there was like kind of a plot, but I don't know, it was like mainly character driven, but I really loved the characters, so that was no problem for me. Also, I think I had to cry because I really loved all of the character, and it was so sad to like see them go through hard times and like see them die or something like that. So that was a 4.25. Okay guys, that's it for today. If you like this video, please comment down below or like and share. And of course, I would love for you guys to follow me and to hopefully see you in my next video.